Hello and welcome to my channel. We're going to do a collective reading on what is to come for you guys in April 2026. Okay, so if you're watching this sometime in the future, then this is just serving as your April for that year, okay? But right now we're going to be focusing on April 2026. And so I'm gonna get through this kind of quickly because I did order food and I want to try and get the reading done before my food comes. Um, as I'm hungry and yeah, but still the message is going to be the same. We already have decks laid out, ready to go. We're going to get this reading going. And as I was kind of shuffling, trying to get the energy going, we had the Sun card pop out for this reading. So much positivity and joy already coming through here for the collective. And I really feel like this is resembling how we are in the spring equinox right now. Days have been getting longer. There's now more sunlight. Like today, actually, where I'm at right now is very sunny. The sky, from what I can see, is very clear, and I can see it's blue and it's so pretty. And I'm like, oh, thank God we're out of the gray winter. This winter was really rough. Um, but let's go ahead and see what else Spirit has to say. But that's kind of like the overall vibe. I just kind of see clouds parting for the collective here. Things coming through a lot easier. I feel like blockages being released. We also have Three of Cups popping out here. So talking about maybe collaboration is very strong coming through. Friendships, reconnecting with friends. Nine of Pentacles. Um, in the deck it was reversed, but I felt like I wanted to bring it upright. So for some of you, I kind of feel like things may be starting to come to fruition, all of your hard work finally coming to fruition. Some of you may not see it yet in April, but it's coming, okay? And this could be collaborative work, so take what resonates. It's something about community too that's coming through. And that's been popping up a lot recently. Finding community, finding where you belong. Two of Swords. You may still feel like you want to protect yourself, be on your guard. That's perfectly okay. Especially if you've been going through a very sensitive period, maybe things just not going right. So it makes sense that you want to keep your guard up. You don't quite see it just yet. Okay, we're still in the dark. And maybe even in the beginning of April, I'm kind of feeling a lot of you may still be a bit in the dark. But as the month goes on, I kind of feel like you're moving towards clarity. You're moving towards this sun energy, this very fruitful energy. Um, just kind of reminding you to go with the flow a little bit more. Things are gonna, yeah, like I said, just a reminder to go with the flow. So, a different perspective on things here. That even though things may not be happening as quickly as you want them to, doesn't mean that they're not happening. Okay. We also have Five of Wands here. This is giving me kind of past energy, current energy, even of what's going on right now. And some of you may actually have this energy carrying on through April. Lately, the Five of Wands has been giving me more of a energy of fighting for something, not necessarily arguments with others. For some of you, that could still be, and you may still see some of those arguments happening in April, but I still also really do get the sense of still fighting for what it is that you want, fighting for something. But when we have the Sun card and also the Nine of Pentacles card popping up here, I do really feel like you're going to start to see um that you don't really need to fight as hard as you have been. Okay, and that again, this could also be why you have the guard up, okay? That you want to protect yourself makes complete sense, especially when we're in the unknown, we're still uncertain. Um, but I do see this journey here because we have both the sun and the moon. So with the sun, we've got clarity. With the moon, we have illusions and uncertainty, and we still can't quite see. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. So I do see for you guys the sun or the clouds, the illusion parting, and you will get to see the sun. The sun is really the main focus on this at this reading. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at some oracle cards, see what else wants to come through. Actually, maybe not this deck yet. I want this one. But yeah, it's also just gaining a new perspective on things and reminding yourself, like, okay, things still don't feel great right now. That does not mean that it's not going to feel great at all. Things can get better. Maybe a new perspective on things around relationships, around your work. That's too many. We have communication is key with new moon in Gemini. Okay, my food is actually here, so I am going to step away for a moment and we will continue this reading. Okay, I am back. That would happen really fast, a lot faster than I thought it would, that my food came. So, okay, we have communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So, like I was talking about before, we have collaboration. We have maybe even reconnecting with somebody, with friends. Sorry if I'm a little out of breath because I need to go up and down the stairs and let my roommate's dogs out. Um, so yes, communication is key, and I really do feel like this communication with um, any kind of community collaboration, anything like that for you that's coming through. Again, take what resonates. That is going to be key to success. There could also be just communication with like it doesn't have to be just collaborating because like sometimes when I think collaboration I think collaborating on like a project or something, but this could be like meetings or something. Like that one meeting with somebody is going to help open the door to something else, and that's going to ooh, yes, going to help open the door to someone else somewhere else. This is not a door, but it is an archway. And so I kind of feel like you stepping through this archway, and then everything that you've been asking for, everything that you've been trying to manifest is coming through. This could be maybe home, I'm getting, could be finances, um, anything that you really need to help build a foundation. Okay, anything that you've been manifesting to help build a foundation, something that makes you feel more stable. That is coming through for your month of April. Yeah, answers that you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini as well. So definitely, yeah, Gemini coming through. You could be a Gemini, but I'm really getting more of like how Gemini and Mercury, they're really they're a pair, and they both deal with communication and the mind. Maybe there's been something that you had, because talking about Mercury, that you were manifesting during Pisces season and during Mercury retrograde. Energy during Pisces season was really crazy, just given like moon placements, planet placements, a lot going on. So anything you were manifesting during that time is now going to start appearing in April, if not everything in April for you guys, okay? So again, take what resonates. It's a collective reading. Timing is not going to be the same for everybody, but at least doors are opening in April. We have take time to breathe out, kind of like what I'm trying to do with catching my breath. And maybe you're like running around and doing a whole bunch of stuff and trying to make things work out. Trust me, like, I'm there with you guys. March has been crazy. I have had something going on every single day, every single week. Everything's been like up and down. It's like things seem to be looking up, but now things seem to be getting kind of bad again. And then it's just a wave, and it's been a lot. And yeah, as I'm recording this, it's the yeah, it's March 27th, and this I'm planning on coming out on the 29th. So, we're at the end of March, and I don't even know how I got here. I'm just like, it's the end of April's almost just around the corner. Okay. It's been crazy. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So this is just confirmation from Spirit wanting to let you know that you and your loved ones are safe. I kind of immediately got here that somebody has been really concerned about their kids. And I'm also feeling the need to say kids don't have to just be human, they can be animals too. Okay. I did get more of like human child okay, vibes, but I did feel the need to say that it doesn't have to just be human children, it can be fur babies as well. And yeah, you guys are safe. Okay, you guys are safe. And if there's anybody else who's not particularly in your household, but you are still concerned about them, they are safe too. Okay, this is for everybody. This is a collective reading. And then we have South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Yeah. So there may have been a lot of triggering things popping up lately, especially in March, especially as we're going through Pisces season and there's a lot of reflection coming through. And again, trust me, I've been doing a lot of reflection too. I've been doing so much reflection, so much thinking of the past, worrying about the future, trying to remain in the present. Trust me, I get it. I'm right there with you. And yeah, we cannot let past triggers hold us back. We need to move forward. Otherwise, we're not going to move on from what has hurt us, right? And those kind of things may still pop up and hurt, but like we can't let it rule every decision that we make. Sometimes we have to take risks, okay? Sometimes we have to take risks. Sometimes we have to just kind of take a moment, take a day even to just feel everything. Cry if you feel like that's something that you need to do, but like yeah, just don't let it hold you back. You need to move forward towards your purpose. This is really something that I feel strongly on now. This path is moving you toward your purpose. April, you're moving towards your purpose. Okay, we have transformation. Yeah. You bursting through that archway, feeling so good, feeling like you made it. It's finally happening. Even if it doesn't fully happen in the month of April, you can definitely see it coming through at least like in May, in June, just anytime, okay? You can just feel that relief of just like it's finally all happening and lining up for me, releasing the past, releasing um triggers that have popped up, releasing hurt, releasing um like nervous system overload, feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, okay. Oh, this card was already flipped over. Magic. When this card pops up, this makes me think of those manifestations that we were just talking about. So, yeah, definitely going through Pisces season and manifesting so much, so heavily. Spirit is listening. Okay, Spirit is listening. You're stepping into your era, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. We also have sunrise popping up, and this definitely goes along with your sun card. So just further confirmation that positivity, so much joy and happiness is on the horizon. So many blessings and freedom. Freedom from the past, freedom from hurts, freedom from triggers, freedom from things just, probably not going right, like everywhere that you turn. And I really felt like I wanted to bring this deck out. It's called, there's a lot of decks from this creator that I have, Rebecca Campbell. It's the Ancient Stones Oracle, and this just really gives me earthy, vibes. And I think it feels very fitting currently just because it's the spring equinox, things are blooming. I just feel very grounded. It's just a big sense of grounding during this time. And maybe you're feeling that energy too. And so that's kind of what I'm feeling like is trying to come in for you is just a sense of like finally getting your feet on the ground and taking off running. Okay. We also have the gateway, open doors, opportunities, right timing. Yes, you're stepping through this doorway. Doors are opening. Opportunities are happening. Now is the right time. See the beauty, gratitude, the sacred is everywhere. Yes. The sacred is everywhere. See the beauty in everything. Maybe take some time to walk out into nature. That's something that I've been planning on doing once things kind of start warming up a little bit better, which I am noticing, at least where I'm living. We are starting to get warmer temperatures. It's still fluctuating. Like today is a little bit cooler, but we're like starting to get into the lower 60s, and I'm really happy about that. And brighter days, and yeah, so I definitely want to take a walk myself at some point. But yeah, really just like allow a walk, being in nature to really help clear your mind. You can definitely do intention setting during this time. And yeah, and just really look at everything around you and just see, even though this world is going through so much chaos, there's still a lot of beauty in it. It doesn't always feel that way, but there's still a lot of beauty in it. Kyrie, baby, please. Sorry, my cat is here and she just wants to sit on my cards. Okay, yes. Okay, there you go. You can cuddle now. All right. We also have the egg stone, feminine power, embodiment, fertility. So this makes me think of a new beginning. A new beginning for some of you. Maybe you are expecting in April, like expecting to give birth in April. Um, but I'm getting more so of an overall sense of just embodying who you really are. And again, that's your purpose, right? This is your purpose, finding your purpose, but also having this time to really step into this feminine power and really embodying who you are and taking care of it. Yeah. I feel like more wants to come through in this deck. Let's see. Okay. We have the records. Remember why you came. Be bold. Legacy. Again, this is finding your true purpose. I'm also getting remember who you are. Maybe in these past years, you've kind of forgotten yourself a little bit. You're going to be finding that again. And also still being a new person, because you can't always be, we're not the same person the entire time in our life, right? We grow, we adapt, um, we gain more wisdom on things. So you may remember parts of who you are and parts of like what you really want to keep and take with you, while also being wiser and um, embracing that there has been past hurt. This has affected you. This has made you a different person. But that doesn't mean that it has to make you like a bad person, right? And be in negativity all the time. You can take that and transmute it. I really hear that this isn't just transformation, this is transmutation, where you are able to really take the negative and change it into a positive. We've been in the moon and now we're going to change it into the sun. Okay. We also have the secret chamber, potency, deep connection, treasure. Again, stepping through doorways. Even in uncertainty. This kind of makes me think of the moon card. Let me try and pull that out again. This makes me think of the moon card. This person stepping through a dark doorway and taking that bold move, taking that chance, taking that risk, holding a torch. Okay, so this has been you. This has been you stepping into this uncertainty. But we're going to be also finding deep connection. So that's coming through again with communication, collaboration, community. But I'm also getting a deep connection to yourself. But yeah, stepping through that doorway, that archway, and finding a future that has more treasure in it. All right. So let's go ahead and get an affirmation card. We'll end this reading here. But yeah, April just feels so good, doesn't it? April feels so good. Okay, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. This makes me feel more of loving yourself and loving where you're at in life right now, despite the uncertainties, despite the illusions, loving where you are at right now because it is leading to your purpose. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, transmutation, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Okay, I feel like one more wants to pop through. This one. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. And usually, when this card has been popping up lately, it makes me think of really seeing who you are, like really who you are through everything that you've been through. Finding the parts that you have lost and that you want to regain, finding things that you want to let go of, really seeing who you are, what embodies you, who you embody, and loving that, loving this version of yourself, and loving others around you. So, yeah, your family, kids, pets. Yeah. Okay. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by, listening to this reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated with you. And if you would like to go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe down below, that's greatly appreciated. I also have links in my description to my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, so you can go ahead and follow me on those platforms as well. But again, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope that you everybody here has a great April. And I'm sending you so much love, healing, blessings your way. I'm wishing you all the best. And I hope to see you in the next video.